Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Junior.
And I woke up at 10:30.
And we're
The Nerdy Bros.
I also woke up at 10:30.
I probably should have said PM. 10:30.
Oh, yeah, right.
Wait, what if she meant 10?
Wait. 10 in the morning.
I mean, come on. What kind of person would want to be at a bar at 10 in the morning?
I just thought she was a raging alcoholic.
Yeah, no, I woke up at 10:30 p.m., guys. Yeah, I didn't fall asleep till like 4 p.m. after working a 12-hour shift and got home at like 7.
That's better?
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm all out of whack. I feel like I've only been awake for like an hour and a half, and I'm just going to take like 2 shots of NyQuil and just...
2 shots? Definitely don't take 2 shots of NyQuil.
Why?
Because you'll end up with a bloody nose like I did one time.
Just from 2 shots?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know how much it takes, but I just know that you shouldn't overdose on NyQuil.
What's the science of that? Why does that give you a bloody nose?
I don't know. It just gave me a bloody nose.
Okay. Maybe you just have a weak nose. Did I ever tell you that Troy had like a deviated septum and he had to have his like nose cauterized because they were, because he would get a nosebleed like every other day or just randomly at school. And
every other day?
Dude, it was like bad. He would just get these like, and it wasn't just like, random nosebleed.
He played football. Wouldn't that mean he was getting like nosebleeds during like all football?
No. He got it. I'm pretty sure he got it right around like the beginning of, well, I guess, yeah, he was probably playing football in middle school, but I think he got it like the beginning of freshman year. It's like an acid drip. They like dripped acid while he like hung upside down, something like that. And
he could have just laid on his back.
Nah, no. How you can't drip acid sideways? He has to be upside down.
If you're laying on your if you're laying on your back, you're like this.
But his head would still be hanging off, so he would still technically be.
Well, if my head's off back, the side of
I'm upside down. If my eyes is now looking at everything upside down, I'm upside down.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Either way, they dripped acid down his nose. And we've gone off the rails way too fast.
By the way, guys, Batman,
I thought we were going to pretend he wasn't there.
Okay. Hey, by the way, guys.
You guys notice anything different? Yeah.
So Tito stayed up super late.
So yeah, I stayed up just ridiculous.
That's why we're talking about nosebleeds now.
Like, I mean, it was our younger brother's birthday, but yeah, I constantly say, after work, please don't let anyone sleep in my room. And
I
snore like a monster, but I mean, like, I feel like we all do, and I just couldn't fall asleep in there.
Well, I don't snore like a monster. You do.
I be sawing them logs in my sleep.
No, but like I said, don't fall asleep in his room, because when he gets home in the morning, he's gonna be pissed, and he didn't listen to me.
I also like drinking 2 Monsters right when I got home.
Well, that's stupid.
I don't know. Half the time I only drink them for the taste. I don't ever feel like it gives me a surge of energy, but maybe it does, which is why I didn't go to bed.
Well, I mean, 2 of them, you stupid ass. Like
I was thirsty.
Yeah, like I mean, there's water. I think there was juice in the fridge.
It was 3 for $5 when I went to go fill up on gas.
Doesn't mean anything. That means you could buy them and then not drink
Big Macs for $6. Well, I don't want to lose money on this. I'll get 80.
I'll get it.
But anyways, I'm tired. Yeah, but I'm just gonna take that NyQuil. Hopefully, have a normal sleeping schedule for this week and not hate myself. But anyways, guys, welcome back to the show. I don't know why it feels like uncharacteristically quiet. Which, I mean, it's always quiet when we do the podcast, but it's like eerily quiet to me right now.
I mean, it's late.
It is late. I mean, we usually do them late anyways.
Yeah.
We were, ahead for like 3 weeks, and then immediately, once again, we're doing this the day before.
Bastards.
But we have some exciting...
Cream.
We have some exciting stuff, hopefully really coming up. Junior's been doing a great job of, trying to get the podcast out there, reaching out to a couple other people. So hopefully we have some exciting things coming your way. To our winners of the contest of the podcast, you guys will be getting your stuff soon. I will make sure to send you guys a message when your items are on the way. Can we...
Did you get like sizes and all that?
Yeah. I got the sizes. Can we send it directly off of the site that we purchased it off of, or do we have to order it to ourselves and then mail them out? a weird question to just be. I mean, I could just ask you this privately instead of on
Right,
the
exactly.
podcast.
We don't have to talk
But-
about this.
Anyways, guys. But just as always, welcome back to the show. And we like to start things off here with something called Junior's Hot Take. And this is part of the episode where we talk about something new and upcoming and Junior's Hot Take and hot opinion on it. And Junior, I am fairly excited for this. I've been excited for this. And I do remember in a way earlier episode of the podcast, we did talk about the ending of season 2. But so many people, including myself, and I want to know you, are excited for season 3 of You. What about you?
What about me? Well, have you seen the trailer?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, I want to watch it. I'm going to watch it. Here's my only thing.
Okay.
So I feel like it's going to just go off the rails. Just based off of the trailer, it was like he being obsessed, and like the first season was the first season. The second season was a little bit crazy, but now I feel like the third season is like
it has to
him
be
and Love
crazier?
are going on a fucking murder spree together. And it's just like, are they just flat out serial killers now or what?
I definitely feel like so.
Because I'm
Here's
just
the
like,
thing.
what the
Here's
hell?
the thing.
They're just like left and right killing people.
I love these shows. If you guys haven't seen them, definitely give them a watch. Fantastic. For those of you that have seen them, like season 1, season 2, they're fantastic. I will admit, yeah, season 2 is definitely a little bit crazier, but I feel like obviously it had to be. Season 1 was like damn near perfection for me. Like You was
that's the
definitely
thing, it
one of like,
didn't
my
have to
favorite
be.
shows on like a Netflix for a Netflix original. But season 2, like dude, it had a amazing twist. I did like that they reincorporated the ex-girlfriend that Joe was constantly talking about, and she came back into his life. The thing that like, and this is what we talked about on an earlier podcast, was just that the ending, I feel like, took away from how much I loved Joe's character. Because I mean, like Joe's, if we're gonna call, obviously like with all the criminal element that he ends up being, like he's straight up a stalker, becomes obsessed with somebody and is trying to do everything for them because of this like obsession over the notion of what love should
he's
be
like it's like a complete obsession.
And then Love, I feel like in season 2, I feel like she might be more of the I'm like sociopath, psychopath, like serial killer type. Like she has that, but he's way more the like obsession.
Like I'm
stuff.
doing this for love.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah,
reason
yeah.
I'm doing this.
And like the idea, not the person who like,
Yeah.
which will get a little confusing when you talk about it because
Well, but yeah, he's about to kill her, and then he finds out that she's pregnant, and then he's like, oh, okay, well, I can't do that now. And
I
then-
mean, a part of me wants to like rewatch like both seasons in preparation for the third one, but it was just, I don't know. The show was awesome, but like the ending was basically like because in season 1 with Beck, basically what ended up happening was she couldn't accept him for who he was, and that's what he wanted to do. He was like, I love you for you. I just need you to love me for me. And now he has a girl that loves him for him, knowing everything about him, and isn't like at all trying to turn away from him. But then, and I was just like, okay, this could technically be like a wholesome ending, like one of those movies where like, you know, the criminal got away with it, like at the end or whatever. But then he peeks through that hole and he's like, hello, who's this? And it's like, are you kidding me? Like you just immediately became obsessed with someone else? Like, is that?
No, because the thing is, yeah, like you're saying, yes, he found somebody that accepts him, but it was once he figured out who she really was that he was like, oh,
So
I
you feel
do
like he was
not
just-
love you.
He was turned off by that?
yeah.
So if Beck would have accepted him, you think?
I think that would have been the
you
end
think
of
that
it.
would have worked out? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. I didn't think of it that way, I guess.
Because he fell in love with somebody. He fell in love with who he thought was love.
yeah.
And then he finds out what she really is, which is similar to him. And then he's like,
Or
oh,
worse.
I am not into this.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, the trailer for this season just made it seem like bodies are just going to be dropping. Like, yes, more than one person died in, like, season 1 and season 2.
Mm-hmm.
But this just seemed like this is just going to be all, I'm killing one and you're killing one because you killed that one. It's like, well, now I have to kill her because of you and and I was just like, Jesus Christ.
I just love
And
the
like, there's like a
aspect,
kid in there.
yeah, of like them trying to show like how hard Joe, the main character, is trying to be a good guy. Like he is like obsessed with trying to like convince himself like, no, like I'm doing things for the right reason, like I'm not a bad guy. So like even though you see like so much of like the fucked up shit he ends up doing, there's still parts of you that are, like part of you is like kind of rooting for him, like, oh man, if like, you know, if X, Y, and Z hadn't happened, he wouldn't have had to have like done this or whatever. But
I mean, but at this point, he's unredeemable.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
at this point, he's killed like 5-6 people already or whatever.
I mean, murdering Chris D'Elia in season 2 was totally fine. Like, yeah, bro, yeah. But I am extremely excited to see what he's gonna be like, because they have a baby, so it's
Yeah.
like I'm wondering how, like, I just have this like weird notion that he's gonna end up murdering somebody like while the baby's just like in like that like backpack carrier thing.
The baby Bjorn.
Yeah, like a baby Bjorn, and he's just like killing. I don't know. I'm excited for it.
Well, like you see it in the trailer where they have the baby like in its car seat while they're like putting a body in the ground, and they're like burying a body out in the woods, and it's just like, Jesus Christ. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna watch it, but I'm just like, I hope that it doesn't go super over the top, because I know that this is based on a book, but I don't know how many books there are.
I did not know that.
So I'm wondering if like they just went with it, and now they're like, yeah, we're just gonna take this from here.
Just run with it. I mean, they did
Yeah.
that. That's the same thing they did with 13 Reasons Why.
Exactly. And that show got turned into garbage also, which is why I haven't seen the newest season.
I also haven't seen the newest season. But I digress. Yeah, so excitement. Moving things right along, we jump into the segment, fan favorite segment known as
Anime is an important part of our culture.
And the Star Wars animated series just came out. Star Wars anime, basically. It's 9 episodes. I think the longest one is 22 minutes. The second longest is 20 minutes, and everything under that is less. But I've heard amazing things. Like, I've heard it's like really awesome. I cannot wait to just literally sit and binge it. After my NyQuil, it's probably what I'm gonna try to do. We got some concept.
So there are 3 books, by the way.
Oh, there are 3 books.
Yeah,
Oh.
so it's called You was released in like 2014, then Hidden Bodies in 2016, and then the newest book just got released, You Love Me, in 2021.
It just got released.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I'm assuming obviously the writer would have had to sign off on.
Caroline Kepnes? I don't know.
She would have had to sign off on obviously the rights and or be a part of like the writing team for the live action series that they're doing. So I don't know. Hopefully, if you have read the books, hopefully they're doing the story justice.
Yeah, and if they're not, let us know.
Oh. But anyways, some concept art for the Jujutsu Kaisen movie, which we've talked about, that drops in December in Japan first. So we'll see when we get it. It's supposed to be like a prequel, so I'm pretty sure that Itadori Yuji probably won't be in it at all. And it's about to be, and it's about one of the characters. It's centered around one of the characters that we haven't met. But it was showing concept art of like Panda, the guy that uses.
So it basically sounds like this movie is going to be like any of the other movies then. Like other anime movies that you're like, this doesn't have anything to do with the show.
Well, but I think it's like an introduction, and although most anime movies do end up being like pretty canon, I think this will be pretty cool because everything that's already happened in the anime, it's not like you're trying to figure out like at one point, like at what point did they like slip in this movie? This is just before like the anime had even started, or like from the point.
So
that we got
basically, it just sounds like this is going to be a cool movie, but it doesn't have anything to do with the show, really.
I mean,
just based on what you're saying.
But it does, though. Like I'm telling you, it's introducing one of the like new characters that we just haven't met yet. Like you had the.
But you could introduce him in the show.
Yeah. But like introducing him in the movie and kind of giving him his origin / backstory should be relatively pretty sweet. I don't know. Everyone's like super excited about this, and I feel like
Tito. Again, I didn't say that I'm not going to watch it. I'm just saying when I was watching Naruto, you were like, the only movie you have to watch is this one and this one.
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
You just told me you don't have to watch any of the other ones. Same with the Bleach movies. There was 3 Bleach movies. Didn't have to watch any of them to watch the show.
Yeah, also true.
So same thing with this. You don't have to watch this movie for the show.
But you should.
So So I'm just saying, based on what you yourself have said, and as it turned out, didn't have to watch Mugen Train because the first like probably 8 episodes of season 2 is going to be Mugen Train.
Yeah, so they say. Which was funny because
for me honestly sounds stupid because like that is the biggest blue balls ever.
Yeah, for you.
For like that movie was slow as shit, and I can't even imagine watching 5 episodes. I mean, to lead to the fight is sweet, that happens, but to watch like have to sit through all those episodes first where it's like, where is this going? There's just constant setup to what?
I don't know. I really liked it.
I didn't. I did not like the movie.
It beat out Spirited Away.
I don't care. Spirited Away is not an anime. Like it wasn't a show. This was a standalone movie. Mugen Train was just riding on the fact that
on the coattails of how
on the
awesome
coattails of the anime and how much hype it was getting.
Well, but like I feel like if it was
bullshit.
really that bad, you would have heard that it was bad. It had been out in Japan for a very long time before we even got it. It was like it was almost like a year, I feel like, before we even got it.
Yeah,
which
but
was bogus.
Did you read any sort of reviews before we went to go see it?
I heard nothing but good things. I didn't like read like a full review, but I heard anybody who like was able
I
to
didn't like it.
either
Like I said,
pirate
the
or
pacing
download
was off for me.
Oh.
I didn't like it. The ending was worth it, but like I also could have just like watched the show instead or waited for it to be on Funimation like it is now.
Well, season 2 is about to drop soon, so at the very least, be excited for the newer episodes, or who knows, maybe.
Yeah, that just means that's like 2.5 months.
Well, like
of
the
me
thing
just
again that
waiting.
like with how you feel about the movie, kind of the same thing. We compared it to the fact that Resurrection F is like the first 80 episodes of Dragon Ball Z Super.
Yeah,
So
but
it's
see,
just
I didn't know that. But also,
Yeah, you
how?
didn't know that, but okay, I don't know. But that's what people
Like how? It was like a 2
I
hour
might be-
movie.
I
How
might
the
be
hell do they turn it
extremely-
into 80 episodes?
Well, fucking Goku likes to power up for like 4 episodes, so But so I don't know. We'll see, like whether the episodes are obviously better. I don't know if they just like chopped up the movie and they're literally just feeding you.
That's what I'm saying.
pieces
If
of
they
the
literally
movie.
just chopped it up, I don't understand.
Yeah.
That one episode there'd be like at least 2 or 3 episodes that would be extremely.
If they
boring.
really did that, it would suck so much because it would literally just be a money grab. It was literally like, oh, we basically gave you the teaser of the beginning of season 2, and now you guys paid, or like the amount of money that they made off the movie was insane.
Exactly.
So
yeah, it's like that's like you had to pay to watch the first 8 episodes of season 2 when you could have just waited for it to come out and just watch it.
Okay, but let me ask you this: like, what's your favorite live action series?
I mean, my favorite like TV show is like The Office.
Okay, well,
Like, what do
I
you
don't-
like? Okay, like
I don't
Game
know.
of Thrones.
Okay. So here's the thing: what if you knew that you could pay like $10, $15 or whatever, and you could basically watch the first 3 episodes before the season started? Like 6-8 months later, but you knew that like when it did start, you would still have to watch. Like it would still come out like every week, and you would still have to watch the first 3 episodes. Would you wait, or would you pay those $10, $15 to watch the first 3 episodes?
Oh, I mean, I'd pay to watch.
so-
I'd pay to watch the first 3 hours because it would be the first 3 episodes. But then I wouldn't rewatch them because the thing is, like, you watch one episode, but then you have to wait a week for the next one. I would just be like, okay, I don't have to do
You don't
anything.
have to care till
until 4th
Well, you know what? Then
episode.
I'll watch it, and then I'll tell you if you should watch
exactly.
it.
You can watch the first 2 episodes and be like, this is exactly frame by frame the fucking movie. And I'd be like, cool, I'm not watching it.
Boruto's gotten insane though.
I haven't watched that in forever.
Yeah, in a hot minute. It's like I'm literally on my hands and feet for the shit that like is
My
literally
hands and feet?
Yeah, my hands. I'm on my hands. I'm on my feet, like all 4s. I'm doing a crab walk. And I don't know where I'm going with this.
That was the
I think
weirdest shit you've ever said.
I'm pretty sure. It's pins and needles. I'm on pins and needles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on. I don't know why I said hands and feet.
I don't know.
I don't know what's wrong with me,
hands and
guys.
feet either.
I'm sleep deprived.
No, you got a nap, motherfucker. You're fine.
No, I'm still wonky though.
I'm on my hands and feet.
Yeah, I'm on my hands and feet. I know pretty much what's gonna happen now with like tiny spoilers that jackasses have put out there. And
Every
then
single time something comes out on TikTok that is something that I don't know, I just automatically skip it. It's your fault for sitting on it.
No, like, but sometimes it's like quick. Like sometimes you don't even know it's gonna pop out.
They're like Boruto, and then it's like,
no
okay,
one-
I don't know anything.
Yeah,
Skip.
barely any assholes ever put like spoiler alert. I do sometimes go past like stuff that like once it starts to seem like oh they're about to like ruin something for me, I'll skip past it. But sometimes it's not like that. So
Yeah.
cut that shit out, guys.
So you know who the dude at the very beginning of the first episode is?
Yeah, he's in the show right now. But like
Okay.
with stuff that's been revealed, it's like it's now questionable on how things are gonna go.
So I think what episode are you currently on? Because
God.
based on that, that'll tell me where I'm at.
I think they're getting close to like episode 200.
Okay, so yeah, so then I think I'm still not in the hundreds. I don't think I might be in the 70s or 90s.
Oh, lie.
That
There
show.
was a lot of like, first of all, I'm on episode 216. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, so I think I'm in the like 70s or 90s.
Yeah, there was a lot of filler that I feel like they just kept throwing in there, which I mean, even Naruto had a bunch of filler too, but like once it got back on track, I love the villain they're up against right now. It's fucking mint. Also, I finished season 5 of Food Wars, which was the most lackluster season they had. I feel like they literally sped through it in a lot of like the cooking matches that they had in like the earlier seasons. The ones that they were doing now, like it wasn't as much fun to watch. Tokyo Revengers though
is over, right? You said
not over. The season ended. No way it's over. That would be the most bullshit thing in the world for it to like be like, and like not even to say the show's canceled, because at the very least if the show is canceled I could at least go and like read the manga.
it's like if they save the girl, I would be like, this show's over. That was his main goal.
Yeah. But no.
Technically he saved her, and then it turned out that he didn't save her.
Yeah. So everybody watch it. Watch Tokyo Revengers. So even just for this is the first anime I've seen that number one went like the full 24 episodes, which was like, you know, a lot of, again, this was the first season of an anime, which normally you get 12, and if it does well, then they'll do like 24 episodes a season. By the way, My Hero is going past 24 this season because there was a preview for the next episode when I watched the 24th episode last week. So,
well, I'm glad, because the first like 8 episodes, I felt like I said were, for the most part, felt like it was bullshit.
Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely doing more now. Who knows? I would love for it to just keep on going, and I would get a new episode every week, like One Piece. But anyways, Tokyo Revengers, yeah, holy shit, just fantastic for season 1, and like had the same open. I would love for them to just keep that opening theme for the entire show. If you want to change the scenes up a little bit, but that song, Crybaby, fucking so good.
Yeah, I listen to it all the time.
What is the it has a name, doesn't it? When you're like thinking of something and then you're just like, I forgot. What are the lyrics to like this go? And then the moment you ask somebody else, they're like, no, I fucking forgot to. Doesn't that have like a name?
Like when you forget?
You forget something. So let's say like...
Yeah, and then you ask me and then you go,
yeah, and then,
I don't remember.
Yeah,
either.
like all day at work, like these past 2 days, like I couldn't fucking think of the lyrics to Crybaby. And I would literally just...
I mean, I don't know the lyrics to Crybaby because it's a fucking Japanese.
But you know, like essentially like how the song goes though.
Yeah, right now all I can hear is the Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yes, that's what I kept falling into too. Every time I tried thinking of Crybaby,
like, all I'm hearing is which is not that.
Yeah, so I would have to like sneak away and then like play it real quick, and then the moment I heard like, and it's not even the song because Crybaby starts with. I immediately remember when I remember how to think of, because it starts with like the sound of like marching.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking song is so good, man.
Yeah, it fucking slaps hard.
Yeah, it slaps hard. Anyways, Tokyo Revengers is so good. Boruto's getting amazing. One Piece is like still mint, doing awesome. I did notice that like someone had made a TikTok that was essentially just like just so you guys understand like how much this show has like spanned in like 100 issues of like what's going on. They either one issue of One Piece is extremely like long, like they're like thick instead of just being like short chapters or whatever, or like the showrunners just know how to like elongate like an episode, especially when it comes to like fight scenes and stuff like that. I mean, there literally have been episodes where it's just like one of the Straw Hat crew members versus one of the enemies, and it takes up a whole episode. And I guarantee that probably like in the manga, like they don't take up an entire chapter. It's probably like 2-3 pages, and then you see like an outcome. So I feel like I'm in the clear for like, even if the manga ends, I feel like there's still definitely way more episodes to come out. So I'm not worried about it there at all.
Well, I finally got back into Black Clover.
Yeah, how was that, Benjamin? Did you end up finishing it or no?
No. I told you where I got to.
Oh, did you not watch anymore?
I haven't watched any more of it.
Oh god. Okay.
I think I got on like TikTok, and that's when I saw the thing for Squid Game, and then I'm like, okay, immediately got onto that, and yeah. But yeah, so it's fucking good. I'm on the 4th season now, or whatever.
Yeah.
So
what,
yeah, I found out a whole bunch of shit that I was just like, oh shit. And
didn't I call it too? Didn't I fucking call it about Yuno?
I don't remember. I don't remember what you said about him.
Actually, I don't know if that was revealed yet. And then if you didn't, okay, I'll just
No. I told you what I know about Yuno already.
What did you? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I told you. I'm not gonna fucking reveal it here.
But I called that. I told you that that's probably what it was.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't remember that. I mean, you could tell there was something special, but I didn't know that.
But I called that.
I started to guess it a couple episodes before it happened. I was like, wait a minute. And then when it got revealed, I was like, oh, I was right. But like that happened like a couple episodes before it got revealed to me that I guessed it.
But fucking the three basically big bads that they came out now, fucking amazing villains, and then
their siblings.
Yeah, and then like the Yami fight that you're in right now, I've rewatched.
That's literally just the beginning. I just told you. Yeah. It was the part where he like slices him, and then immediately he like regenerated. And then that was where the episode ended. I haven't seen past that.
Well, yeah, but then you also saw that dude fighting. What is it, like 4 of them? I
saw half of the one squad get
pretty much shat about like fucking anytime anybody has gravity powers in any anime, they're fucking OP.
Well, no, that's the one that Yami's fighting.
Yeah. Oh, you saw the other guys too. Oh
yeah. I said half the squad go and I don't mean they got knocked out. I mean they got.
Well, aren't you watching also at the same time the fight in the Heart Kingdom too?
That one like literally just started.
Oh, okay. There might be a lot of your next episode might be back to that then, so it might be a minute before you go back to Yami then. But yeah, that's why I was just like, I can't believe.
I just thought it was really cool that Asta's like now flying on his sword.
Yeah.
And he like named them all. Did you name that one Demon Slayer?
No, I think they all had names.
I think they had name. I don't think he named them before.
No. But the like in the. Or maybe it was leaked. Told him what the swords were called.
Well, he did say like, "What are you doing with those swords?"
Yeah. Because like the elves knew what the swords were, but anyways, yeah, fantastic show. Again, it'll be a hot minute before we get season 2, but we are supposed to be getting a Black Clover movie. That's in the works too.
Sweet. Anything else?
I think that's all for
segment over. So anyway, like I was saying, I've been watching anime. I've still been watching like Tokyo Revengers and My Hero Academia, and yeah, like I got back into Black Clover. I haven't really watched like any shorter animes anymore, and I haven't continued watching any of the like I'm still on was it Howl's Castle?
Yeah.
I'm still on that one. So I haven't finished the rest of the Studio Ghibli movies. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of movies and like binging shows. I binged all the way through Evil, that show.
What was that show about, Junior? I watched a couple episodes with you, and it did seem kind of cool.
Yeah, it's like a future priest, so he's still in like seminary school. So he's gonna become a priest and a psychiatrist and like a contractor. He's like good at like IT and hacking and shit like that, but he's also like a handyman and like good at fixing shit. And they like work for the Catholic Church, and they're assessors. So like if the Catholic Church gets like a request for like a exorcism or something like that, they send them first to go see if it's like for them to assess like, yes, this is real, or like that's why they have a psychiatrist. Like the psychiatrist is like, no, I think it's just like schizophrenia or whatever the fuck, and they deal with like demons and devils and shit like that. I don't know. I flip back and forth whether like there's actually demons or if it's like all just psychological.
Well, you said the show does that like on purpose, right?
Yeah.
So
I feel like they definitely do this shit on purpose to just like fuck with you the whole time.
To show you, like there was like the one episode that I saw or that you were telling me about was that they were performing an exorcism on somebody who was taking it as a joke, but then they threw like holy water on him and he got burned. So then like in that moment you're like, oh my God, like holy water burned him. But then at the end of the episode you see that the nun is pouring
the holy water back into ammonia, which means it was ammonia, which burns your skin.
Yeah. So there was that. But the one episode where it did kind of make me feel like it was real, there was that where that girl was like possessed by like a djinn.
Yeah.
That one seemed like a little more legit though. Unless I missed it, it didn't really seem like that one was disproved in the episode, just because like.
Well, and even the psychiatrist is seeing the djinn in real life.
Yeah. Well, but doesn't she say like...
She says that it's because of her medication is off and it's making her hallucinate, but...
Which is weird because I don't hear about people that hallucinate and need medication. Like, I'm pretty sure that's just called schizophrenia.
Yeah, it's like if you're on the medication, you shouldn't be hallucinating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I like go back and forth. I'm like,
that elevator episode was really cool too.
Yeah, the elevator episode was really cool. So I'm just like, is this shit real
Guys,
or not?
if there are any like creepy games, like that Candyman movie just came out. Everybody knows about Bloody Mary. Quit playing it. Why you tempted fate? Cut it out. Don't do that shit.
Yeah. So I watched like it's still ongoing. It's on season 2. Mm-hmm. So I caught all the way up, and now I'm just and every episode or a new episode comes out every Sunday.
And there were 13 episodes in the first season, right?
Yes.
So how many are? What
and I just watched the 9th or the 10th episode. So if there's only 13 in this season,
you only got 3 left.
Then I only got 3 left. Yeah. But sometimes first seasons are that short. So this second season might be like a full 20 or some shit. So I'm watching that. Like I said, I watched the entire show of the Squid Game, which is brand new.
I'm almost done with it too.
Which is a Korean show.
Yeah, more or less we're watching it at the same time. And you know what's funny is...
I was going to tell you to watch it, and then you're like, oh, you're watching this too?
What's funny is while I was watching it, like every now and then, like I would hear like your TV downstairs. I'll be like, is he watching the same thing I'm watching? So...
Yeah, but I'm watching it. I was watching it English dubbed, and you were watching it English subbed.
Yeah, but the sounds are the same.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you can hear... some of the plus they're obviously they're not using American names. Just because it was dubbed wasn't like Jim, Bob, come here.
Yeah. But yeah, I just finished the Marvel episode, so I've got 3 episodes left.
Yeah, I already finished it.
Good ending.
I just want you to finish it because I'm just like, oh my fuck.
One season show, or would that be too much to say? Or do you feel like there could be a second season, but it would just be a whole new cast?
I would be okay with it, with this being a one and done, but there can be a second season.
Okay. For those of you that haven't heard of it, I think it's like brand new. I don't know if it came out.
It's 2021. I think it just came out like a week ago.
Yeah, I literally, I think we both saw the same thing. It was on TikTok where it was literally, they're playing red light, green light. And so a bunch of people are like running, and it's just a robot that turns its head around, and then it will say like red light, and it senses if you're moving. And if it catches you moving, there's like snipers that take you out.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I saw, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
The premise is basically these like people go out and find out, like they find out how many people are in debt, or they find all these people that are in like insurmountable debt.
It's
And
not
then-
just debt. It was either they're in debt or they're like terminally ill, and it's like, here's
Yeah.
a way to make a crap ton of money.
Yeah. And it was just like, hey, do you want to do you want to make a bunch of money? And they get like 256 people to play. And what you don't find out right away
It was
is
463.
Yeah. Huh?
463. The main character's numbers.
No.
463.
No. I think you're right. It's 400, but it's 465. That's his number.
Oh yeah, his number's 465. Yeah.
Yeah. So what you don't find out right away, but then you do, like in the first episode, is that each player there is worth like 1 million won, which is like Korea's currency, which means that like the winner, because there can only be like one winner, is that one winner will win like 400 and whatever the fuck.
No, I think they said it was like 43.6 billion or something like that.
Well, it's like 464 is what it would be, because if it's 465, then there's only one winner.
Yeah.
464.
So 46.4 billion
Yeah.
won, which who knows is how much money in US,
Well, I think
USD.
I think it's still in the billions. It might be like 4 billion.
Okay.
Like, cause it's like, cause you can see it when they're like out in the town. Like you'll see like a sign that says like 3,000 won, and it's like for like a soda can or some shit like that or whatever. So then you're like, okay, obviously it's not $3,000.
I was saying that too, like when we were visiting family in Mexico, where I was just like, it feels so cool to be walking around with like thousands of pesos and just feel like you're rich.
Yeah. But like for the most part, they're not that nuts. Like in Mexico, there's like 20 peso, a 50, and then like 100, 500, and then like 1,000 is like their biggest one.
Yeah.
But like over there, like
Yeah,
it
but
was like 10,000, 5,000.
500 pesos was $20. Like that's like a huge, like if I had $20 and I had $500, like it's a huge like
Yeah.
change. So that's why, like, just thinking about it, like just the big numbers. I'm a child. The big numbers made me
Well,
feel
no,
cool.
yeah. And that's why I was like, why does it have to be such huge ass numbers like that? I don't know. But anyway, that's like the premise of the show. So it's like a Hunger Games kind of.
I guess not
But
really.
but they have to
At
play. They're playing children's games.
Yeah. But at the beginning, you're not like really against anybody. The Hunger Games is there's only supposed to be one winner, and they don't specifically say like at the beginning of the like.
Well,
the
yeah, but
games
you're
that there's only
following
gonna
the
be
main
one.
character though.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You're following Katniss.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
But yeah, so I watched that show. I watched this movie called Coda, which stands for Children of Deaf Adults. It's a Apple TV Plus movie, and it's about this girl who's the only hearing person in her family. She has like an older brother who's deaf, and both of her parents are deaf, and like she's like a really good singer and wants to go away to like music, and like so it's like her family's kind of like, well, we don't know if she's good or not or whatever, and they kind of have their own business. And they kind of like want her to stick around because it's like, you're our helper. You interpret for us. And I don't know. It was a good movie. I watched it with Mom. After that, I watched this movie called Palmer, which is also an Apple TV Plus movie starring Justin Timberlake.
Seems like Apple TV Plus has just been doing a lot of good.
Oh, also, yeah. Speaking of Apple TV Plus, fucking Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso, dude. I'm so glad I watched
shitload
all
of
it.
Emmys. Jason Sudeikis won. Roy won. Whose real name is Brent Goldstein. Rebecca won. Her real name's like Hannah. The show won for like best comedy. And I think they won like a handful of other
I
ones.
feel like it deserves like a better category than just comedy because that show is so amazing.
Yeah, it's like, it like ticks like a bunch of boxes.
So good.
Yeah.
Like I would honestly
Ted Lasso's
recommend.
amazing.
I'd honestly recommend getting Apple TV Plus just to watch a new episode of Ted Lasso every week, dude. So good.
Ted Lasso and C. C is really actually
C's
there's like a lot
phenomenal.
of really good shows.
Yeah.
The one that I watched with the murder mystery one,
Yes, that one too.
the Home Before Dark, that one's really good too. So yeah, I think we're getting the season finale of Ted Lasso. Probably like on Friday. I think we only got maybe 1 or 2 episodes left.
Yeah, the first season was 10 episodes.
Yeah,
right?
so it might be coming.
I think we just watched episode 8, so I think we have 2 episodes left.
Yeah. Then we have to wait a whole fucking year.
No.
Man, that show's so good.
We also watched Fear Street together.
Oh yeah, yo, those movies were fucking dope.
They were really good.
Written by R.L. Stein, who did Goosebumps,
which I didn't know that at first until you told me that at the end.
Not kid friendly.
You said there was a crap ton of books, right?
Yeah, there's like a lot of like it's basically just like how he had Goosebumps, and then each Goosebumps story was a different story, but it was under the Goosebumps. Like he did like a teenage version or like a more teenage adult version that were called Fear Street. Oh. And then a lot of them had like their own story, but they were way, way scarier.
And these came out like a week apart from each other, right?
Yeah.
And like they've been out for, I would say
I think they've been out for a few months now. I think they came out in like July, which is weird that they came out in like a summer.
Yeah, they didn't wait till October to let them go. If you guys haven't watched them, definitely watch them. They did a great job of following one right after the other. And
that was
like
a really cool story.
Even though I said like, and it travels, so the story all like winds up, kind of going like full circle. But yeah, like I had kind of said, because they originally it's like Fear Street, 1994. Then it's 1978. Yeah. Then they do 1666, and it all wraps together, all loops together. It was really good. Great. Yeah. Great wholesome plot. Didn't necessarily see things going the way that they did. And I'm not usually a fan of horror slasher / supernatural scary shit, and it was good. I enjoyed it very much. We binge watched all 3 in a row.
Yeah, we did. It was good. It was really good. If you haven't seen that series, you should watch that series on Netflix. It's awesome.
I don't want to give too much away because again, it is relatively new.
Yeah. Other than that, like I can't really think of. Like I said, I've been watching a lot of movies. There's another one on Apple TV Plus that I'm going to watch. I just haven't started it yet. Which is Cherry. It's called Cherry, and that one stars Tom Holland. I think he plays like an Afghanistan vet that comes back, and he's like dealing with PTSD, and then he turns into like a criminal or whatever. Because I like in the commercial, I think he's like robbing a bank or some shit. So I'm just like, oh, I want to see that. I think it's like a little over 2 hours. So I'm like, cool, I'm gonna watch this movie. But in the Justin Timberlake one, he is he gets out of prison after like 12 years and he moves in with his grandma, and it's just kind of like him like readjusting to life, and he like builds a bond with this kid, and then it's kind of like about the bond between like him and this kid or whatever. That was a pretty good movie. I liked it. Juno Temple's in it too. Keely from Ted Lasso.
Oh.
She's not like a huge part, but she's in it. And yeah, and then I just, now that I finished Squid Game, I decided, I was like, well, you know what? I'm okay. Like usually I don't really like dubbed unless it's like anime, because you can't really tell. Uh-huh. And like it's like the whole like you're watching a kung fu movie and it's like, you've killed my father. Yeah, like that type of shit. And I'm just like, I don't know if I can do that. And I've watched like subbed like Japanese movies before, like some of Kurosawa's like movies and stuff like that. I've watched like subbed, but like the Squid Game I watched dubbed, and it's a Korean show. And then this one that I just started, I just started the second episode. It's called Alice in Borderland.
You said this one is Japanese.
It's a Japanese, yeah. It's a Japanese, also Netflix original. And it's similar to Squid Game kind of, where except for like they're being forced to play these games and they're like life and death type shit. But it looked really cool.
Yeah, the first episode I came downstairs while you were watching it seemed definitely cool. So
yeah,
I'll try to watch some with you too.
So besides Squid Game and anime, you been watching anything else?
Well, and then Fear Street. I don't think I have. I mean, we were sick, or we weren't feeling good for those couple of days.
We were definitely sick.
Yeah, we were definitely sick. And then I was a little bit busy, so instead of being a shut-in nerdy guy like I usually like to be, I was out and about, and it seems like I might have a busy week. this week too. So I don't know how much stuff I'll be able to see. But I mean, like I said, we have big things coming up with the podcast. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I talked about finishing the Witcher series already. So I don't. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've watched anything else. Every like now and then when I'm trying to like pass out at
and that's
night,
not coming out. That like second season's like not coming out like super soon yet. Like they don't have
I think it's November or December. I thought
do they have a thing on Netflix? You know, usually it's like coming.
Pretty sure it's this.
Like You's coming back in October.
It's this year. It's either November or December.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know. I haven't.
Oh, I think you started to say, but then we didn't talk about it. The Star Wars anime, you said it's all out.
I talked about, it's all out, and I'm probably gonna more than likely binge watch it like immediately. Like I'm not gonna say I'm disappointed that there's shorter ones because I am kind of happy that I'm able to just kind of binge watch them. And first of all, it's Star Wars anime, so for
you mean like shorter ones? Like all the Clone Wars were all like 20-minute episodes.
But like those, like first of all, that has so many seasons, and number one, like it's you're following a story. I'm pretty sure these are all standalone shorts.
Oh, that I didn't know.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to be following each other. They're all standalone shorts.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So,
is What If over yet?
No, it's not over. There was another episode.
I just said I stopped watching after the third episode.
Yeah,
I was just like, I don't care.
Yeah, definitely get back into it. I haven't checked what the new episode this week is, but last week's episode was pretty cool. So, all
right.
I think we can wrap that up right there, and then kind of go to kind of what I wanted to do today. I did see, like, again, avid watcher of TikTok, especially when I'm bored. But I saw a couple people that were trying to like quiz their friends on like superheroes and their secret identities and kind of going back and forth. And I thought that's something we could do here, kind of test our mettle, a little bit of our knowledge.
And I'm wearing my Superman shirt and Superman pants.
Oh, yes.
And I put Batman up on the table.
Yeah. So what I did, I went through and I got a list of. I tried not to make them like super easy. Like I wasn't gonna, throw like Bruce Wayne or Clark Kent out there. But I took heroes from both DC and Marvel. I think I'm gonna go a little back and forth. I'm gonna give you, and then you can tell me if you feel like if one or the other makes it like a little more harder, and then I can just kind of stick to one. But I'm gonna go back and forth between. I'll give you the secret identity, and then I want you to give me the hero name. And then I'll give you the hero name, and I want you to give me the secret identity. See how you do. There's I got 21 of these bad boys.
And is it like 50-50, or is it like, there's 15 DC and 5 Marvel?
I think it's 20. There's 21 of them.
Yeah.
I think it's like roughly like about 50-50. I did do a pretty good job there. Play along, guys. Let us know if you guys beat Junior or how many you got right, or maybe if you got them faster than him.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep score.
You're gonna keep score?
Yeah.
All right. Let me know when you're ready.
All right.
Shoot. Which do you want to go? Do you want to go name or superhero name first?
Let's do superhero name.
Okay, so first superhero name. Who is the secret identity of Daredevil?
Matt Murdock.
That is correct. All right.
It's because of the alliteration.
Yeah. Which happens a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so flip it around the other way now. Who is the superhero whose secret identity is Billy Batson?
Shazam.
That is also correct. All right, these ones little easy.
Well, the Matt Murdock one, I mean, like, it came to me right away, but like that's probably like kind of a little bit of an obscure.
Yeah. So next hero, Captain Marvel.
Carol Danvers.
That is correct. I was like, I wonder if he'll remember the last name.
Yeah.
All right, here's one. Who is Terry McGinnis, Jr.?
That is the Batman Beyond.
Yes, it is. Would have also accepted future Batman. Because I think the show's just called Batman Beyond. He's not actually known as Batman
I mean,
Beyond.
he's just known as Batman.
Great show, by the way.
Yeah.
No one better hate on Batman Beyond. I love
Come
that
on, McGinnis.
Laugh it up. Yeah, Return of the Joker was like a star movie for us when we were a kid. I'm pretty sure I watched it last year.
We saw it. We remember when we were going through all the pictures after Dad passed. We saw the picture with us we were each holding a movie for Christmas, and that was the one you were holding that you got for Christmas.
All right, this one might stump you because I don't think you would know his full name. What's Beast Boy's secret identity, Junior?
His name is Garfield.
That's his first name. What's his last name?
Part of me wants to say he's his. Nah, I know he's not Hispanic because there's like eight Hispanic characters, and I don't think he's one of them. But I know his first name is Garfield. I bet you didn't even think I knew that.
No, I literally said you'll probably know his first name, but I don't think you know his full name.
Yeah. Yeah. I know his first name is Garfield. I'm probably not gonna get past that. If you want.
I'll give you the letter that his last name starts. It starts with an L.
Oh shit! I was gonna say like Garfield Williams.
2 first names.
Yeah. Well, I said Williams, not William. Starts with an L. Does it seem like a common last name?
No, I wouldn't say it's a common.
So it's not like Garfield Lawrence.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. Want to give me half a point here?
Yeah, you can have half a point. It's Garfield Logan.
Okay.
All right. So that was the hero. Who is Jon Stewart?
Green Lantern.
Yes, he is the second Green Lantern. Who's my favorite Green Lantern, Junior? I say it all the time.
Kyle Rayner.
Yeah, I was about to say I say it all the time on this podcast.
I get a point for that one because that was the secret identity, baby. And I can tell you the other one, Guy Gardner.
Guy Gardner. Well, what about the
Hal
original
Jordan?
one? Yeah.
And then there's the female one, but I don't know her name.
It's Jessica something. There was a movie and it was pretty cool.
I think isn't she Asian?
No, I thought she was Hispanic.
Is she?
I thought. I could have sworn.
I think she's also like one of the first like lesbian characters too.
Yes, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what her name is, but I knew that she existed.
I'm pretty sure it's Jessica. All right, what was I just gave you the name, right? Okay, so, here's one that might stump you. Who is Hawkgirl's secret identity?
Shit. Her name isn't also Diana, is it?
No, it is not.
Okay. I don't know. I don't think if you asked me who Hawkman's name is, I don't think I'd know that either.
I'll tell you this: Hawkman and Hawkgirl share the same last name.
Yeah, because they're married.
Well, in certain iterations. I mean, if you remember the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, Hawkgirl and Jon Stewart end up together, and then in one of the episodes where they travel to the future, you get to meet their son.
I don't remember that.
Her last name is Hall.
No,
it's Shira Hall.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what race she is?
It starts with a T.
It does start with a T.
But I feel like it's stupid because...
You feel like it's stupid? Her race name sounds so cool.
I'm thinking Themysciran.
No,
but it's not that because that's where Wonder Woman's from.
Yeah, that's an island. She's an alien.
Yeah. Fuck, dude, I used to know this.
It's TH.
Yeah, it's like... And I know, isn't it like also what their weapons are made out of is like named from like the metal of...
No. Their weapons are made out of nth metal.
Oh, yeah.
I know some stuff, guys.
Well, you're like TH, that's Themyscira also. TH, you jackass.
All you think about. No, she's a Thanagarian.
Okay, yeah, no.
Okay.
Hold on. So that was my first
miss, yeah.
Well, I also want half a point missed on the other one.
Who's Wade Wilson, Jr.?
That's Deadpool.
Yes, correct. What is the Thing's secret identity?
Ben Grimm.
Oh shit! Good. I didn't think you'd know that right away.
You know what was funny? Before we came down here, when you were like, "Hey, we're gonna be doing this," I immediately started like quizzing myself. I'm like, I know all the Fantastic Four. I know like almost all of the X-Men. So I was like, I bet he fucking says the Thing, and I know the name.
Jon Jones.
That's Martian Manhunter.
Yes, it is. Which is funny that he assumes a human form and takes on a secret identity, but then it's not spelled like John. It's like J''ONN, and then his last name Jans is like J''ONZZ. And you know what? I thought this was gonna get you, and then I realized you watched Supergirl and really liked Martian Manhunter in that.
Yeah.
So you probably definitely knew that one.
Well, but they never they refer it's weird. With all the other superheroes, they they always call each other by their names. Like they always go Diana. Like I can hear Batman being like Diana, and he always goes like Clark. And they always say John when they're talking to the Martian Manhunter.
Diana's secret identity is more of just like an identity. I wouldn't say it's secret. Like everyone knows her as Diana Prince because she's also the ambassador from Themyscira. So Batman doesn't call Superman Clark like out in the field.
No, yeah. But like when they're together.
Yeah.
Anyway.
What was that? That was the name. So now on to the hero name.
No. You said the Thing.
No,
right?
Jon
You
Jones
said Jon
was the last
Jones.
one. What's the secret identity of the Punisher?
Frank Castle.
Yes, it is. This is one of my favorite names for one of the heroes. Frank Castle just sounds so badass. Who is Ray Palmer?
That is Captain Atom.
No, so close. No,
Is it just the Atom?
it is the Atom.
Okay.
Give yourself. You can have a full point now because you did guess Captain Atom first.
What do you mean give myself a full point?
So you could make that half into a full. Because you confused the two.
I mean, come on. I knew that it was either. When you said it's not Captain Atom, yeah,
He's a
bitch.
different
I knew.
guy.
You know, I knew that, dude. He was in the Arrow, and then in DC Legends, he was played by the guy who played Superman
in Superman
Returns.
Yeah.
So I knew that. I was like, and it was one of those 50-50. It's either Captain Atom or the Atom, and I went Captain. But I knew that it had Atom in there. For a second, I was like, oh fuck, Ray Palmer, fuck. And I was like, wait, no, I know this.
You could have also said the Atom Smasher too. He's another one.
You bastard.
That was Secret Identity. Okay.
Which means I've gotten 2 completely wrong, and I've gotten 10 right.
What is Nightcrawler's real name?
Oh shit, he's like my favorite X-Men.
He is?
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Interesting.
I know this. It's Kurt.
It is Kurt.
Kurt. Is it like Wagner?
It is. No. You said it right first time. Kurt Wagner. Yes, correct. Who is Victor Stone?
Fuck. I know this too. Oh, fuck. Damn it. I'm hearing it. I'm hearing a hero say it. I'm sorry for the people that are listening be like, oh, it's fucking this. Is Victor Stone African American?
He is.
God damn it! No, I'm gonna say it, and now I'm like, wait a minute, am I gonna be wrong? Cyborg?
Yes, it is Cyborg.
Okay,
it's Victor. Yeah, Victor Stone is Cyborg.
I was like, dude, I fucking
Which
know
the
this.
first time I was really introduced to him is in the Teen Titans. That original show, phenomenal. It's amazing. I feel like they never really say their secret identities in that one. Like a couple times, like I don't ever feel like you hear anybody call Robin Tim. You do hear Beast Boy's name Garfield when he revisits the Doom Patrol. You hear Starfire's when she meets like her family or her family and like visits her planet.
In the Teen Titans animated show?
Yeah, the one on Cartoon Network. And I don't think they ever call Raven.
Garfield goes. There's an episode where Beast Boy visits with the Doom Patrol.
Yeah, I think it's either season 2 or season 3. The main bad guys they're like arch enemies. It's the brain in the jar. You remember those guys? Mm-hmm. And then it's like the gorilla with the machine gun, a girl that can like stretch. Yeah. And then that like super old guy that's immortal that has just commanded armies for a super long time. But anyways, yeah, that's the next up. What's Iron Fist's secret identity?
I don't know.
No. Did you ever check out Iron Fist?
I never watched Iron Fist, but like I watched the Spider-Man animated one, that the newer one that had, what was it? It was Drake Bell.
Yeah, Drake Bell played
that voiced Peter Parker.
That show was really good. I really liked it.
Yeah, and he was in it, so they probably said his name at some point. But
yeah, the only thing that was semi weird about that one is Power Man, also known as Luke Cage, as like a young kid, because I'm pretty sure, as far as I know on my comic book mythology, like I don't think Luke Cage was ever like a young kid superhero. I'm pretty sure he was always like an adult.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
It's Danny Rand. Here's one that'll probably definitely throw you off again. Who's Helena Bertinelli?
Never even heard that name.
Well, I wish I could remember like specifics. I'll check on it again, see if they did it correctly.
Elektra.
No,
just kidding.
It's Huntress.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if they did the same name in the movie that just came out, Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey. Like, I don't know if they did that or if they went with a different.
I feel
one.
like the last name sounds familiar.
Let's see if you know this one. What's Ghost Rider's secret identity?
Johnny Blaze.
It is. Ooh, good one.
We just saw that.
Did we?
We were in Quadis. It was on TV.
Oh yeah, it was. That's true. Who's Jaime Reyes?
Well, he's Hispanic, so I'm gonna go with the Blue Beetle.
It is the Blue Beetle.
Well, by my count, there's only like 2 or 3 left.
There's 3 left. Do you know Cable's secret identity? I will give you a hint because
he's like the kid of.
Yes, he is. This is the hint I was going to give you, and it seemed like you already knew.
Yeah. Well, I watched Deadpool 2.
Yeah. I don't. Did they? But they don't mention that in Deadpool 2.
Isn't he like the son of Cyclops?
And
is it Jean Grey?
Yes. So what would his last name be?
Summers.
Yes.
Because Cyclops is Scott Summers.
Yes.
That's a bonus point.
So
yeah, his last name would be Summers. That means I get a half a point already.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be Scott Summers Jr.
It's not Scott Summers Jr. That is correct. It's not that. It isn't some like crazy name. It's definitely one that you could just guess.
John Summers.
No.
Okay.
It's Nathan Summers.
Okay. Let's get another half a point there.
So, who is Roy Harper?
That is the Red Arrow or Speedy.
It is Speedy. Okay.
Doesn't he also go by Red Arrow?
Well, you haven't watched Young Justice, which you should because it's amazing.
Yeah, I have. I've watched like the first season.
Oh, well, you should further it because it gets even better. I know he does start as Speedy, but there's like other iterations. Yeah, at some point he becomes Red Arrow. Also, Arsenal is in there too.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's also Roy Harper is in the Green Arrow.
Yeah. But last but not least, do you know Beast's secret identity?
Oh, Beast from the X-Men.
Yes. No.
His name John?
It is not John. You don't know it? Nothing at all?
No.
Nothing comes to mind?
No.
It's Hank McCoy.
Oh, Hank. I don't think I would have got the last name, but Hank, I would have heard that. So that means I got 15 and a half, and I missed 5 and a half.
So that's like a 75%, right? 78? We'll
Yeah. I mean, I got like 75% of these right. Which is honestly better than I thought I was going to do.
Yeah.
I thought that you were going to give me some of the... I mean, again, you weren't going to give me like...
I was going to give you like the secret identity of like Squirrel Girl. Like, I don't know that one like off the top of my head.
Yeah,
Most of these I did know. Maybe like a couple of them I was just like, oh yeah, that's their last name. But yeah, pretty much all of these like I didn't know. But again, I was trying to make sure not to give you too many like layups. But...
Well, yeah, I didn't want like any like layups either. Not like, again, like Superman, Batman, like Spider-Man, like the basic ones. But like, yeah, I mean, I feel like you could have done like some of the X-Men, like besides like Wolverine or whatever. And I probably would have been like,
I didn't want to do too many X-Men and then make it seem like I was only giving you X-Men. So I was trying to pull for everyone. I feel like I had a good group like all around.
Yeah, like I said, like a Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and I knew Ben Grimm.
Well, that's like Reed Richards. I feel like is too easy to remember, and then Sue and Johnny both have the last name Storm. The most obscure one I think to remember.
If you would have said like what's Storm's name, I wouldn't have got it.
I don't know Storm's name either.
I think she has like an African name.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's like a queen too. Of like
I wouldn't have known that one.
I think her and T'Challa get married in one iteration of like the Marvel comic series.
And then like if he has a last name, I wouldn't know what that is either.
Yeah, wait, that's true. They always just call him T'Challa. Like
they just call him King T'Challa, but like I don't know what his last name is.
Is King his first name?
No.
You remember that character from Tekken named King that just had a jaguar head and a human body?
Yes. But so yeah, like there would have been like a few of them that I wouldn't have known. Like obviously most of them from like the MCU, like I would have known.
Yeah, again, didn't try to do too many from that either.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think I did
well.
Good.
You did well. Yeah, I'm proud of you.
I think I'm gonna do one of these, but I'm gonna do villains because I think that'll be harder for you.
It is 100% harder because most of the time you don't get to hear too much about like villains and their secret identities and stuff like that. They always are getting called by like their villain name.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let us know how you did. Let us know if you enjoyed this.
If you beat me.
Yeah,
I bet you didn't, but maybe.
But that's pretty much what we had for the show. Anything else you wanted to add, Junior?
Get yourself some merch. Tito's wearing one of our hoodies.
Yeah, one of the winners wanted one of these. So she'll be getting one of these soon.
So you guys can get a hoodie or a tank top or a t-shirt that has this logo on it. Links are always in the description of the podcast if you're listening, or just below the video if you're watching this on YouTube. So you can get yourself some merch. Yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it for this episode, guys. We're going to find you, Tito.
Thanks for listening, guys. You can always find me on Twitter and Instagram at BenTito293. I'd love to hear from you guys to talk about anything nerdy. Again, very excited for some cool stuff that we have coming up. But reach out to me. Junior, where can they find you?
You guys can DM me at pops.maniac as well as nerdy.bros.inc on Instagram. But have a good week, guys.
Yeah, guys, have a good week. Okay, boy.